Good evening. It's my honor to be here tonight. And let me begin by thanking you for that very moving tribute to my dad. Watching that video calls to mind a man whose life was not defined by the tragedies he endured, but rather by the character and convictions he espoused. 45 years ago, my dad rose to give his first speech on the floor of the United States Senate. Far from being the lion of the Senate at that time that we all came to know, he was just the junior senator from Massachusetts. Months earlier, his brother, who had once held the Senate seat he now occupied, had his life taken in Dallas, Texas. His brother had left behind a legacy of work undone. My dad's own legacy had yet to be crafted. He rose that day to throw passionate support behind the Civil Rights Act of 1964. He concluded, quote, "If my brother's life and death had meaning, it was that we should not hate, but rather love one another. We should use our powers not to create conditions of oppression that lead to violence, but conditions of freedom that lead to peace." With that speech, the cornerstone of a legacy was laid. For the next 45 years, my dad would rise again and again to champion the causes to which he was committed: civil rights, equality, social justice. Even when it was unpopular, he still rose because he knew it was the right thing to do. His respect for fellow human beings made him a leader so many in the lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender community could look to. And when he sought to attach a hate crimes bill to the National Defense Bill, he was called shameless. But what's more shameful? Fighting for the rights of fellow citizens to live without fear of being beaten, taunted, tortured, and possibly killed, or standing by while this happens, remaining silent and afraid?